Hello, dear friends. How are you? Students, today we are going to do the next category of pronouns. So, I welcome you all to today's session. Yes, children, today we are going to learn about demonstrative pronouns. I hope you recall everything about personal and possessive pronouns that we have done in our previous sessions. So, are you ready? Okay. Children, before we start demonstrative pronouns, we should actually understand what do we mean by this. Students, as you all are aware of, that pronouns are those words which take place the nouns. That means they replace the nouns. So now let us understand how do demonstrative pronouns play a role of pronoun. Students, demonstratives or demonstrative pronouns are words that show which person or thing is being referred to. What do we mean by this? Students, when you want to point out at any object or any person, we use the words this, that, these, those. Actually, these words are demonstrative pronouns the way they are used. Now, in this session, we are going to learn how these four words are used as demonstrative pronouns. So, it is beautifully shown here that those, that, this, these. How are these words used to show or point out any object or any person? Now, let us understand. Students, when you want to point out at any object which is singular, then we use the word this or that. Now, what is the difference in using them? This word is used when we point out any object or any person which is near to us. You can see in the picture the hand is being pointed at an apple. So the apple is near or close to the hand. That's why we use the word this to show an apple. This is an apple. Now, when the apple is far off from the speaker, just like it is shown in this picture, the hand is there and it is pointing to an apple which is far off. So, we are speaking the sentence with a demonstrative pronoun that. That is an apple. Students, this and that words are used to point out at singular objects or persons. Now, let us see what do we do when our objects or our people are plural in number. How do we indicate them? Students, we have just learnt that nearby distance, the objects which are placed at a distance near to the speaker, they are referred to with the demonstrative pronouns this or that. This is an apple if the distance is short. That is an apple when the thing is at a far off place. Now, when there are more than one, means when your objects or your people, persons are in plural form, in plural numbers, then the word this changes to these. These are apples. In the same way, the demonstrative pronoun that changes to those. Those are apples. So, we mean by this that this demonstrative pronoun is used to refer to a person or an object near the speaker. And these word is used to refer to more than one person or or objects near the speaker. So, which demonstrative pronoun will you use to refer or to point at a nearby object? Yes, we will use this. And which demonstrative pronoun which will be used to refer to more than one person or objects near to the speaker? Yes, it is these. In singular form, this is used. In plural form, these is used. Alright? Now let us see some more illustrations to highlight the use of demonstrative pronouns. In this picture, you can see that a boy is pointing at a sandwich. Now, since sandwich is singular in number and it is placed near to the speaker, so demonstrative pronoun this is used. Okay? In the same way, see the next illustration. That is a banana. Now you can see in the picture a banana is a singular object, but it is far from the speaker. So the demonstrative pronoun that is used. Okay? Now focus on the next illustration. Sandwiches. There are two sandwiches. They are nearby the speaker. So the sentence to talk about the sandwiches is these are sandwiches. The word this changes to these. Okay? Now let us see the next illustration. Those are bananas. Now you can see that bananas are plural in number and they are far from the speaker. So the demonstrative pronoun those is used and the sentence to point out at bananas become those are bananas. Now children, a very important thing here that we need to understand, and that is demonstrative pronoun. Since it is a pronoun, so we cannot use any noun with our words this, that, these or those. We can see in the example singular to point out at singular object, demonstrative pronoun this is used. This is a red pen. To point out at plural objects, these word is used. These are blue pens. You should understand and keep in mind that with the word this, these, we are not using our nouns. The nouns come after the verbs. Okay? That's why this word, this or these, are demonstrative pronoun. Now, many a times we see sentences like this pen is red. These pens are blue. Children, do not get confused with the words this and these here. In these two sentences, this and these words are actually demonstrative adjectives. Why? Because they are using noun with them. You can see with the word this, pen noun is used. With these, pens nouns is used. So these are not pronouns. You should always keep in mind that pronouns take the place of nouns. You cannot have nouns with your pronouns. Okay? So the word this, that, these, those are demonstrative pronouns, but only when they are used in place of nouns. Alright? Now let us see some more examples. You can see in the illustration in the picture that a hand is pointing at a man, and the sentence is, "This is my dad." So I hope it's clear to you why we are using this. Because dad is singular and he is nearby the hand. So when your person or object is near to the speaker, this demonstrative pronoun is used. In the next figure, three children are seen together near the hand. That means they are near the speaker. So the plural form of demonstrative pronoun this becomes these. These are my siblings. Okay? Next example, you can see a lady, a female is shown and the hand is at a distance. So to point out at the female, the word that is used. That is my mom. In the next example, a boy and a girl are seen together and they are at a distance from the hand. So the demonstrative pronoun those will be used. Those are my cousins. Students, at the same time, you should see that with demonstrative pronoun this and that, the helping verb is singular because this and that are used to refer to objects or persons who are singular in number. In the same way, with our demonstrative pronouns these and those, we are using a plural verb. Are is a plural verb. Why? Because these and those are demonstrative pronouns used to refer to the objects or people who are plural in number. Okay? With this, we come to the end of today's session. Please keep in mind that demonstrative pronouns are the words used to point at objects or persons. If they are nearby us, we use this or that. This in singular cases, that is also for singular number of objects. When they are near to us, we use this. When they are far from us, we use that. Similarly, when you have more than one objects, that is plural number of objects, we use the demonstrative pronoun these when the objects are near to the speaker. And to demonstrate, to point at the objects which are plural in number but far from us, we use those. And keep in mind, do understand the difference between the usage of the word this, that, these, those as pronouns. We are not going to use nouns with these words. Okay? So whenever you see a sentence, see the usage carefully. These words should be used as pronouns to become demonstrative pronouns. So with this note, I end up this session. Happy learning!